Amherst is what is commonly known as a food desert.
Except for that big Y right on the border of Amherst and Hadley, there are no real full service or even semi-full service grocery stores. Half a mile is about a 10 minutes walk. If you draw a 1 mile circle, which half mile radius around the zones in Amherst where you're legally ought to have a food store, it has a lot of gaps.
It's really hard to get a bus directly to the grocery store from a lot of the places where people who don't have transportation are living.
So normally when I go to the grocery store, I have to take 2 buses. By the time I get home, I don't have the energy anymore.
La persona que está con la multifamiliar con niños se le hace difícil ir a un supermercado a comprar vegetales por el transporte, por el costo que también es muy caro, y tampoco teníamos acceso a tener vegetales frescos. Tenemos que comprarlo caro, pero al mismo tiempo ni siquiera frescos eran.
I wasn't aware that there's a 3-bag limit on buses for when you go grocery shopping.
The nice thing about the Amherst Mobile Market is it brings fresh produce to where people live. And not only does it do that, but it provides that produce at really affordable prices.
I'm able to get fruits and vegetables every week, and I don't have to travel on 4 buses, which is 2 buses there, 2 buses back to get it. It's actually a 5-minute walk from my house to get vegetables.
O sea, lo que distingue al Mobile Market de las otras tiendas de vegetales, el acceso a los vegetales saludables porque son orgánicos, el precio porque son muy accesibles, con dinero, sin dinero y con todas las oportunidades de comprar con snack, con tarjeta, con cualquier cosa que la persona pueda comprar, que no hay en ningún otro lado. El acceso a los buildings, o sea, el acceso a donde viven las personas, a los complejos, el acceso a muchas comunidades, el acceso para toda la familia y el acceso también de que no hay diferencias racistas, no hay ninguna diferencia de ninguna clase. Los recibimos con los brazos abiertos, contentos a toda clase de personas, no importa de dónde vengan, no importa si tengan dinero o no, eso lo distingue todo.
It's really hard to talk about the mobile market without talking about, the extensive planning process that we collaboratively undertook.
I was seeing a group of people that were Latina, black, white, with money, without money, coming together and really putting their ideas out and being heard, and their ideas drove the creation of the market.
We talked about the members of the community that would be served by the mobile market actually running the market itself. And that wasn't something that we came up with right at the end. That was, I think, an idea that community members brought to the table and that we very much endorsed and supported throughout the process.
My first goal was to just show up to the meetings and try to speak as little as possible.
The thing that made me choose Ryan was that he came to the meetings, so we got to know him at the meetings.
He really demonstrated a commitment to community first and foremost.
What I could add to it was willingness to let more people in, more people to be involved, where it wouldn't just be the Ryan show.
It's been really exciting to see, Many Hands Farm really appreciate people's roles and the knowledge and experiences they're having as they're running the market, and empower them to actually be making more of the decisions about how the market, is run.
It's just a no-brainer to me that people in the community should be the ones operating the market, and should be making as many decisions as possible.
It's trying to empower people. It's trying to address a lack of power that low income and people of color have in this town.
Especialmente para mí fue beneficioso porque pude trabajar en el carro móvil, una oportunidad para mí, y aparte de eso también trabajar con la comunidad, ayudar con mi comunidad, conocer más personas de la comunidad, y me siento satisfecha de que ver que la comunidad compartió con nosotros, disfrutó de los vegetales, se sintió contento, se sintió feliz.
It also helps empower our community members by giving them a platform or a place to start in leadership.
Esas reuniones y ese programa nos hizo crecer como personas, nos hizo crecer como comunidad y hemos crecido mucho. Yo personalmente he crecido mucho porque ya, me siento más útil, me siento que puedo participar en muchos lugares, que puedo expresar libremente, que soy libre de expresarme, que no siento miedo ni siento timidez porque me siento que me expreso abiertamente, porque me siento más cómoda.
This was definitely something different for me, something that I wouldn't ever picture myself doing. It was not something easy, it's not something that just happened overnight, like, oh, here we go, like we finally got. No, it was a long process, but you know, it was a lot of work, but it was worth it, because you know, I mean, look at it now, like, and that all happened with the team. That's something that you cannot do on your own. It takes a whole team, a really supportive and amazing team to like do something like this, and it couldn't come out any better.
Que las alas se me han abierto, sí. Mis alas estaban frágiles, ahora mis alas vuelan.